Let's talk about language analysis. A quote from Gemini: "Ever wonder how computers understand human language? Natural language processing unlocks this ability, but it dives deep into the intricate layers of language itself." This page explores the key levels of language analysis used in NLP. By understanding these levels, you gain insight into how NLP tackles the complexities of human language, paving the way for exciting applications like machine translation, chatbots, and sentiment analysis. When we talk about building a language, where do we start? Let's start with the building blocks of a language. Thinking about the building blocks of languages helps illustrate the levels of language analysis. You first need the individual building blocks. Those are the words. This is the lexical level. Then you consider how they are formed. The morphological level. You arrange them according to grammar rules. Syntactic level. You understand the meaning of the individual words and the sentence itself. The semantic level. You consider the context and speaker's intent at the pragmatic level. Finally, you analyze how these sentences work together as a whole at the discourse level. Then, the levels of language analysis can be described as lexical, which is the foundation, understanding individual words and their forms; morphological, delving into word structure, how prefixes, suffixes, and roots combine to form different words; syntactic, building sentences, arranging words according to grammar rules; semantic, capturing meaning, understanding the sense of words and sentences; pragmatic, considering context, interpreting language based on the situation and the speaker's intent; and finally, discourse, connecting the dots, analyzing how sentences flow together to form a coherent whole. Let's go over each of these concepts in more detail and link them back to NLP tasks that we have considered, and a few that may be new to you. For the level details, at the lexical level, this level deals with individual words or tokens in a sentence. The NLP tasks at this level include tokenization, like breaking text into individual words or subwords; stemming, the process of reducing words to their base form; lemmatization, the process of reducing words to their root form; and morphological, this level focuses on the internal structure of words, analyzing how morphemes, meaningful units like prefixes, suffixes, and roots, are combined to form words. NLP techniques can identify morphemes and understand how they contribute to word meaning. NLP tasks at the morphological level include morphological analysis, analyzing word structure into morphemes; inflectional morphology, which is identifying grammatical changes in words, for example, tense, number, and person, first person, second person, and so on. Morphological contributes to tagging. Word endings or affixes, prefixes, suffixes, can provide clues about the word's part of speech. For example, adding le to a word often indicates it's an adverb. In some languages, morphological features like case or gender can also influence part of speech assignment. Syntactic. This level deals with how words are arranged to form phrases and sentences, focusing on grammar rules and sentence structure. The NLP tasks at the syntactic level include parsing, analyzing the grammatical structure of sentences; part of speech tagging, which we've already mentioned, actually belongs in the syntactic category, where Assigning grammatical categories to words such as noun, verb, adjective, etc. is part of speech tagging. And as mentioned, morphological analysis contributes too, as word endings or affixes can provide clues about the part of speech. Dependency parsing is another task, identifying grammatical relationships between words. At the semantic level, we focus on the meaning of words and sentences, considering the relationship between language and the concepts it represents. NLP tasks at the semantic level include word sense disambiguation, determining the correct meaning of a word in context, sentiment analysis, determining the emotional tone of a text, and textual entailment, determining if one sentence implies another. At the pragmatic level, we consider the context in which language is used, including the speaker's intention, the listener's background knowledge, and the overall situation. NLP tasks at the pragmatic level include sarcasm detection, which is identifying hidden meanings in text, metaphor interpretation, understanding implied comparisons in language, and speech act recognition, identifying the intended action of a speaker. At the discourse level, we focus on how sentences are connected to form a coherent discourse. This analyzes relationships between sentences and paragraphs in a larger context. The NLP tasks at the discourse level include text summarization, that is creating concise summaries of longer texts, topic modeling, identifying the main themes of texts, and the task question answering, providing answers to questions based on a given text. Hopefully, thinking about some NLP tasks at each level provides a clear understanding of what the level is about. Of course, these are just example tasks listed here, and there are many tasks in addition to these at each level of language analysis. When we think about the complexities of human languages and the years humans put into learning them, it's easy to understand the challenges of a machine learning a human language. Where we are immersed in spoken language from birth and have visual, auditory clues to help with understanding, a machine relies solely on text-based data and lacks the benefit of a rich sensory experience. To close, let's ask a machine what they think about language analysis and the state of the art for language understanding in machines today. From Google's Gemini in 2024, as we delve deeper into the intricacies of language, it becomes evident that while machines have made remarkable strides, fully replicating human linguistic comprehension remains a complex challenge. The journey towards artificial intelligence that truly understands and responds to language is still in its infancy. That said, there is still a lot of work to be done in this area.